I want to start off with a little bit of, I guess, breaking news from this morning with Caitlin Collins, who was apparently getting information from a Trump campaign call that was happening this morning. There was a lot of interesting stuff in there. But one interesting thing was she says on call with campaign staff, President Trump says people are tired of hearing about coronavirus. Quote, people are saying whatever, just leave us alone. They're tired of it. People are tired of hearing Fauci and all these idiots. Fauci's a nice guy. He's been here for 500 years. It felt like a correction. I don't know for sure. I don't have the audio, but it felt like, oh God, did I just say he's an idiot? And so he called them idiots. Remember, this is the same Trump who just over the weekend said that if Joe Biden gets elected, he's gonna listen to the scientists. Oh, sends a chill down your spine. And so there, he's talking about Fauci and all of these idiots. Nobody wants to hear from him. That's Trump's normal projection. He doesn't want to hear from him. He hates how popular science is, let alone Fauci. And so there he's lashing out at him on a call that he had already in the call said, if there are any reporters, I don't care, I'm telling it like it is. Like he knew there were people listening and he still was willing to attack Fauci like that.
And that's the thing, which is Fauci has been hedging a little bit and trying to sort of protect his status while being critical and honest. And let's say Trump does win re-election. Do you think Trump is gonna reward Fauci for hedging and continue to keep him on? No. They're going to triple, quadruple down on herd immunity, which is now their strategy, right? Totally. Which is infecting however many millions of us. And bye-bye Fauci. So I get, of course, he would not want to be part of a campaign ad, but it's also a little bit like, homie, you realize there is only one choice for you and science and all of us surviving this, right? And that is Biden winning. Let's just be honest. So
let's go with a bit of that.
Yeah.
Because we've been talking about the stakes for Fauci. If Trump wins, doesn't he fire Fauci? It feels like he hasn't fired him because it would look bad leading up to the election. So you think definitely, you know what? Let's poll it.
He's fine.
Fire if you think he's gonna fire. Keep on if you think he's gonna keep on. No, I feel like he's gonna fire him.
Yeah.
They'll come up with some BS excuse, something Fauci said that he didn't like, but they're gonna fire him because they don't care. They've got Scott Atlas. They've got the pseudo intellectual cover for their implicit herd immunity strategy.
Scott Atlas shrugged. Yes, Dr. Fauci was very unfair to Hillary Clinton in the 2016 election and mishandled her emails and what? Yeah. No, I've already said that. Okay, well, it doesn't matter. That's, it'll be that. It'll just be that.
Yeah, 100%. Oh my God, I can't believe that was actually the argument about Comey. What a ridiculous sham in a period of ridiculous shams. Okay, so that was Trump this morning attacking him. I want to give you a little bit more from 60 Minutes because Dr. Fauci was also asked about the event that Donald Trump held, the fact that he ended up getting coronavirus. Let's go to that.
Were you surprised that President Trump got sick?
Absolutely not. I was worried that he was going to get sick when I saw him in a completely precarious situation of crowded, no separation between people, and almost nobody wearing a mask. When I saw that on TV, I said, oh my goodness, nothing good can come out of that. That's gotta be a problem. And then sure enough, it turned out to be a super spreader event.
He looks so small and cute. Anyway, it's just funny. He's such a small little guy. Anyway, yeah, no, he's right. Yeah, it was obvious that Trump was inevitably going to get it. I assumed we would never find out. And remember, that was initially their plan, was to not reveal it in the first 24 hours or so. And they've certainly continued to hide information about exactly how it all played out.
Yeah, notice how we're not talking about it. I'm sorry, the media clearly. What?
Well, I just was. But you're right.
No, I mean, you're right in terms of it's nice that Fauci's bringing this super spreader event up again. And obviously I'm just like, are we all just forgetting that half the Trump administration got COVID and he himself may still have COVID? Is that okay, cool. Moving on. Yeah. Oh, another debate? Tight. Yeah. How? In what world? Only in this ridiculous election world that America is forced into every 4 years would this even be real. Like, it's just bad. It's all bad. And I wanna know how Stephen Miller is doing. How's he doing?
Yeah, I mean, I guess fine. I guess they all got through it because again, they got the super secret. They pulled out of the vault. There was this thing they had to pull up and then steam came out and it was their secret monkey medicine and they got it and we're not gonna. That's just the way it works. They got Chris Christie through this thing. They should be able to save everyone. And I can say from my own family's experience, they weren't able to. They're getting special treatment. I'm joking about the monkey medicine, but it's special stuff that not everybody has access to. Anyway, yeah, so look, Trump's not gonna like that. Him saying, of course, he wasn't surprised that he got it, but yeah, who would? Who would? Like Trump is the guy who's going with Scott Atlas because he saw him on Fox News.
Yeah, and on that, John, reporters need to be asking if anyone who recovered who was sick in the Trump administration, how did you recover? What was that monkey medicine? Let us know, seriously. What was your regimen? Okay, did you pay for that healthcare? Tell us, we want to know. This is not over just because you're over the virus or the virus apparently has left your body, i.e. you're so jacked on steroids. Like, again, I know this is not the conversation, but like we should absolutely be asking those questions. Yeah. Fauci unleashed, baby. I wanna see more of this.
Exactly. You know what? I really want to show the death threats to the director. If we could jump to the last Fauci video, just because it's on this being willing to criticize him, like just such an indictment of Trump's entire view of public health and masculinity and everything. Here's a last little bit from 60 Minutes with Dr. Fauci.
At all ironic that the president, who has not always consistently followed the advice of public health officials and scientists, seems to have been made better by science.
Well, I don't think it's ironic. I think it's fortunate that the president of the United States benefited from science. I think deep down he believes in science. If he didn't, he would not have entrusted his health to the very competent physicians at the Walter Reed Army Medical Center.
But at the same time, he hasn't worn masks consistently. He's pushed back against things you've said.
See, I think that's less an anti-science than it's more a statement.
What kind of a statement?
A statement of strength, like we're strong, we don't need a mask, that kind of thing. He sometimes equates wearing a mask with weakness.
Yeah, that means that you are weak because you're stupid and you can't be strong if you're stupid. That's my view. And he just admitted that. Again, it's another thing that, he could be far more critical of Donald Trump. And by he could, I mean, there's room for it. And also, I'm sure he could. I'm sure he's got the information from those meetings and all that. He could talk about Trump talking about herd immunity. Like he could really drive home how little Trump cared if millions of people died. And he's not doing that, but he is being critical of Trump, his worldview, the way he sees strength and all of that. I don't think that Donald Trump is gonna like that if when the full thing comes out, it's as critical.
Yeah, I mean, I think back to your point about Bob Woodward and sort of withholding information if you have it, and or even back to 2016, sort of the ways that the Trump campaign was compromised, but by Russia, but Obama didn't want to sway the election, so he kept it to himself. We're kind of in that moment now where I think the pandemic and Trump's response to it is affecting voters, right? Perhaps more than any other issue this election cycle. And to say that, well, he doesn't want to appear weak. Well, Trump says that openly too. What's actually happening is he's deliberately misleading Americans and he's deliberately misleading his followers. And he's doing this on purpose to score political points when they have nothing to do with science. And so why don't you say that, Dr. Fauci, right? It's like he said, well, I think he believes in science. Oh, okay. Because if he didn't, he wouldn't have let all these doctors work on him and suggest all these, therapeutic treatments for him. So, let's dig into that a little bit more. When else has he said that he believes in science, but he can't openly say he believes in science? Does he think you're real, Dr. Fauci? Or are you just a figment of his imagination? Like when do you exist and when do you not?
That's good. I would watch a few minutes of that. Maybe not 60, but I'd watch a few.
Check out the Damage Report podcast each day, wherever you get your podcasts, whether Pocket Casts or Stitcher or iTunes. You can join me as I give you the news and stories you want, with a range of co-hosts and interview guests jumping in on the fun each day. Again, that's the Damage Report, wherever you get your podcasts. And if you get them at iTunes, don't forget to rate and review. Sometimes I'll read them live on the show.